I remember when we first got the job, we had fittings, so we had costume fittings. This is before we had even met who was going to be in the show, before we'd even started rehearsals. We got, it was sort of like a meeting, like they introduced themselves to us, the costume department that is, and said, what is it that you would like to wear as Jade and as Jerome? And I think that's when I realized that this show is going to be something special because they really want us to be in it, and by us it's by who we are as people, rather than, you know, like the shows in the past where the costumes are already set, everything's a bit of a copy and paste. Like I felt like,
because our version's different to Broadway and West End previously, so it's really nice to just feel like I'm this Australia and Singapore's version of Eleanor and yours.
The Australian and Singapore's version of Thomas. It feels really cool. It feels like it's ours. Yeah. For once.
Absolutely.
So I'm Thomas. Thomas is flirty and fun and vivacious and always larger than life, always smiling to the back of the audience, and you always know, because I'm a swing, so I'm not always on stage. I'm on stage when people are sick or people have leave, so you know when Thomas is on because it feels different.
It does.
Yeah.
I agree. No, I love it when you go on stage. It's such a treat watching you. My character is Eleanor. She has a pink wig, if you can see. She's got a pink wig, and you just look around and you're like, oh, she's the only one with like a bright coloured hair.
It's so kawaii.
It's really kawaii. Like, and that's why I feel so like Asian on stage. I don't know. It's like giving that K-pop energy that I used to love. I was such a fan of growing up, and I love that I got to have a choice in like what I wanted to wear and what I wanted to look like on stage, and it was really special. I grew up with a really musically influenced family, you know, always singing at home, doing the karaoke and all that stuff, but I was really shy growing up, but I started doing lots of musicals in high school and I really enjoyed it, and I decided to go to university and study music theatre, and here I am.
Similar to Jade, I actually started singing properly at church. I did the choir at church in the Philippines, and then moving to Australia, that was the only thing that was familiar when we migrated here, was church. And seeing Filipinos at church and seeing Filipinos who sing at church, I was like, oh, that's community. And that sort of gave me the confidence to go out and start singing in singing class at school, and that sort of led me to studying music theatre as well. I moved to Melbourne, and I didn't realize it would lead me here in Singapore, in Juliet. It's really quite amazing.
It's great.
We're so happy. We feel so at home here, especially because we're Filipino. And there's so many Filipinos here in Singapore.
Big community.
We're always living for, you know, all the brown-skinned girls and brown-skinned boys in the audience. We do it for them. We don't do it for anyone else.
I stepped onto stage for the first time 2 nights ago, and it was amazing. I was so overwhelmed by seeing predominantly Asian audience, and it was felt so heartwarming, and I was so excited to just tell the story.
Why shouldn't you watch Juliet? It's literally got Britney Spears, Ariana Grande, Backstreet Boys,
it's a karaoke dream.
Like, you will be singing every song in your seat. I'll be surprised if you don't get up after the first song and dance along, because it's probably the most fun show I've ever been a part of.
Everyone's represented, ages, genders, races, and it's just such a heartwarming story to tell.
It's also like, even if you don't like musicals, it's such an amazing thing to just look at and watch and listen to, because the sound design it's like you're at a pop concert. You're blasted in your face with these amazing orchestrations. The costumes, like what we were saying, everyone's costumes is so unique. Everyone's wigs is really cool. I want to wear all the wigs. I'm not allowed. I want to wear Jade's wig, but I'm not allowed. Soon, though. Soon.
My name is Jade Delmiguez, and I play Eleanor.
And I'm Jerome Javier. I play Thomas. Make sure you catch Juliet at the Sands Theatre at Marina Bay Sands. We're playing until October 15.
You can purchase your tickets at marinabaysands.com. We hope to see you there.